Welcome back everyone to Showbiz India, and we have our very lovely expert for health and beauty, Dr. Yeral Patel, here with us, who's going to talk about something very interesting, how your blood sugar can help you or not age. Anti-aging for blood sugar. Tell me all about it.
The biggest thing right now, the biggest anti-aging secret, they say, is having a good blood sugar control. It actually affects many parts of your body, including the way you look and how good you look.
So tell me, what happens? How do you maintain your blood sugar?
So what happens is you have these little blood sugar molecules in your body, and you have these proteins, especially for like collagen and things like that. And when you have too much blood sugar, those collagen proteins get an extra little sugar on top of them, and it kinks your collagen, and so you get a little bit of like very draggy looking skin. You get a lot more wrinkles and things like that.
So also I've heard having too much sugar, you can get acne. Is that true?
Yes, because what happens is when it comes to skin care, you want to have really hydrating skin. You want all your blood vessels to kind of help exfoliate skin out. Now, if you have a really toxic diet, and sugar is one of the ones that is most toxic when it comes to anti-aging, it kind of clogs up the pores. And when that bacteria can't get out, then it's all just, you're just going to get acne breaking out everywhere.
So what do you recommend for a good, healthy blood sugar level?
That's a great question, because I feel like diet is so important when it comes to anti-aging from the inside out. Some great foods, fish oil like we talked about, it doesn't have to be like fish, it could be omega-3s from flaxseed, chia seeds. You could eat a lot of almonds and things like that. You want to have a very well-balanced diet. So you want your leafy green veggies. That will help maintain blood sugar levels. You want to eat good low glycemic foods. So the brown rice, the quinoa, brown pastas and things like that. You want to stay away from the high sugar packed white rice, white flour, processed foods.
And how do you know if your blood sugar is not in control and that it's off? How do we find out?
If you just do a routine blood check by your doctor, it's a very simple test, and they actually screen everybody at your annual physical. And it's actually good to get it tested even when you're younger, starting in your 20s, so that way you can maintain and know how to maintain it early on in your life.
So what are some of the signs someone may have if they have high blood sugar?
The most common ones are going to be, it affects how you go to the bathroom. You're going to have to go to the bathroom a lot. You're urinating a lot. Affects, you kind of feel foggy. Your mind doesn't seem right. You feel dizzy all the time, tired. You start getting really dry skin. You get acne. So there's a lot of different signs. You just don't feel good is what most people tell me.
So what is your recommendation?
The number one thing that I recommend is diet and nutrition and exercise. If you exercise, your muscles actually have little receptors that take the blood sugar out of the blood. So that way when you use the muscles, all that blood sugar is going to go into the muscles and get used up. So it's not going to stay around in your blood. Exercise number one. At least 30 minutes. You can walk, you can do yoga, you can dance with a friend, anything that gets you going. The other most important thing is diet. A very well-balanced diet. A lot of antioxidants. So again, we talk about these berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. We talk about omega-3s because they help with blood sugar control. They help decrease inflammation. And then just a lot of low processed foods, especially alcohol. A lot of patients ask me what are some natural things they can do for blood sugar control, like natural supplements and things like that. Some of my favorites are going to be apple cider vinegar. I know we hear about that for a lot of different conditions, but with blood sugar, it actually helps. So 1 to 2 tablespoons in some warm water with cayenne pepper every day helps a lot.
What does cayenne pepper do?
Cayenne pepper increases your metabolism. So you always want to start with a little bit first, because these supplements and things like that have side effects. So always discuss it with your doctor first. But cayenne pepper increases your metabolism, and it also helps kind of kickstart that blood sugar kind of control. Another supplement that's very common, again, is called alpha lipoic acid. You can find that in any well nutrition store. That actually really helps you prevent all that glucose sticking onto proteins. So it actually helps as an antioxidant.
Where do we get that?
So those types of things you can get online. You can always contact me. I can give you some good sources too. And you can also get it just from any wellness store like GNC and things like that.
So what are some other aging conditions that blood sugar affects?
So right now, you will hear in the mass media something called type 3 diabetes. They're calling that type 3 diabetes because they think that's called Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's because when you have these proteins in your brain called neurons that help with memory and learning, and they actually are getting that extra glucose put on the neurons, and it's slowing memory down. So you see a big decline in people's memory, cognitive thinking, they slow down, low energy and things like that. So the brain is a huge one right now.
Well, that was really fascinating. Thank you so much for those wonderful insights. And remember, you can contact Dr. Patel with all her social media handles shown on the screen here, or meet her in person in Newport Beach. Thank you once again for being here. We'll see you next time.